Admission, moviegoers who see House on Haunted Hill will be given a game card with the chance to win up to $1 million in prizes.
Well, it's going to be pretty cool. I mean, the logo is this kind of bloody hand, and you have to scratch off the palm of that hand, and on that, the card will be awards and prizes and money.
Let the games begin.
Rewards include free Blockbuster rentals, while a top prize of $100,000 will go to one viewer who sees the remake of the 1950s classic starring Vincent Price.
Once the door is locked, there's no way out.
The film's producer, Joel Silver, told E.T. that he based the $1 million idea on stunts performed by House on Haunted Hill's original director, William Castle.
He had ambulances and doctors and nurses stationed outside theaters all over America because you might die of fright. Or another time, he actually sold fright insurance. If you would just to protect yourself from the thing that you would die, you're covered.
Silver says anyone who buys a ticket for the movie gets a game card and is eligible to win that $100,000 first prize. House on Haunted Hill scares audiences beginning October 29th.
Coming up on Entertainment Tonight.
Anna Nicole Smith's billion-dollar battle. Will she get some of the fortune her dead husband left behind? The story behind the photos from John and Carolyn's honeymoon.
She just looked right my way and they held hands and he kissed the hand and then went like that to me.
She was murdered for trying to live her life as a man.
And we're trying to put the fear of God in her because people are cruel.
Now the movie about the tragedy and the Hollywood star who plays the cross-dresser.
This movie is as good as any American movie in a long time.
That's next in the Entertainment Tonight cover story.
People say I don't look my age. I say Revitalift. L'Oreal's new advanced Revitalift with double the pro-retinol A. It noticeably reduces the appearance of wrinkles, and Revitalift increases skin's firmness. L'Oreal Revitalift, because I'm worth it.
Sometimes less isn't more. More is more. New Sara Lee New York style cheesecake. Big, classy, creamy, right out of the freezer. Sara Lee, add some delicious to your life.
We put raw power and intelligence in two liquids and created something astonishing. New Liquid Plumber Foaming Pipe Snake Clog Remover. It cleans your pipes, even the walls, like they've never been cleaned before. With new Liquid Plumber Foaming Pipe Snake, clogs don't stand a chance.
Local teenagers are about to undergo mandatory drug testing at school. Watch tonight and find out if your children could be subject to the new rules. I'm Kelly Day. Also tonight on KOIN 6 News, the weekend forecast. There might be some sun in there. Join us at 11.
Everything we do affects everything around us, which is why it's so important to take care of Oregon's forests, to protect our streams and replant trees. Oregon forest and wildlife protection laws already require replanting and stream protection, and scientists are helping us find new ways to do an even better job. Because we depend on our forests for all kinds of things, including inspiration. Find out for yourself. Rediscover Oregon's forests.
At Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries, we help you pick what's perfect in ways that go and that's how we wind up furnishing satisfaction. Right now, during our trade-in days, your old clunker, regardless of make, mileage, or body damage, is worth money towards a new model. Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries trade-in days.
1,000 tons of runaway steel.
Speed is increasing 2 miles an hour every minute.
One man can stop it.
We got 200 people on this train.
Robert Urich in a world premiere movie.
I can save these people.
Final run, CBS Sunday.
Martin Scott Limited. Clean sweep sale. Leather. Living. Dining. And bedroom. Upholstery, and more. At Martin Scott Limited Clean Sweep Sale, this week, come in and sweep up the savings. Martin Scott Limited, where elegance is priceless, but not always expensive.
When Emily was born, I had never even been in the same room with a baby. Having a baby completely changes your perspective. Lee came down with this stomach thing, and I, of course, got Emily. Suddenly, I'm doing it all. I couldn't bring Emily near Lee. The bed was pretty much off limits.
Now, when you need things really clean, there's a detergent that sanitizes. New Tide with bleach, the only detergent that kills 99.9% of bacteria.
That first time Emily smiled at me was pretty amazing. That's a smile that she only gives to her father.
A woman who wanted to be a man, her vicious murder. It's a real-life drama almost too bizarre to believe. But now a new movie about the crime is already getting Oscar buzz. The truth behind the tragedy in our Entertainment Tonight cover story. She was born Tina Brandon in Lincoln, Nebraska. But she died as Brandon Tina, murdered by two men who couldn't accept a girl trying to live life as a boy.
I kind of felt like it would happen, but I didn't. I was trying to put the fear of God in her, you know, more or less, just to... because people are cruel.
Not even her mother could dissuade Brandon, seen here in the documentary The Brandon Tina Story, from trying to be the person she felt she was inside.
What's your name again?
Now Brandon's story is hitting the big screen in Boys Don't Cry, with Hilary Swank playing the cross-dressing girl.
It's a hate crime, and things like this are happening all over the world.
This movie is as good as any American movie in a long time.
In real life, Brandon's gentle heart endeared her to a number of girlfriends who believed she was a he.
You know exactly how I wanted to be treated.
In 1993, the 20-year-old fell in love with Lana Tisdale.
You sit there and talk about cars, just like men do. It gets really boring.
The film dramatizes a key event when Tisdale, played by Chloe Sevigny, visits Brandon in jail. Brandon was arrested for forging stolen checks, and it was revealed he was a woman.
We put your ID number through the computer.
Wow, this Tina chick seems pretty messed up.
Lana chose to stand by Brandon, but two ex-cons they called friends, Thomas Neeson and John Lauder, felt deceived. At a Christmas Eve party, they pulled down Brandon's pants to expose the truth.
I turned my eyes and I kind of turned around. And John said, well, you better look, 'cause if you don't, we're going to hold him like this until you do look.
Later that night, Neeson and Lauder raped Brandon in the back of a car.
She was very, very quiet. She didn't say nothing. She said ouch a few times, that's it.
1 week later, on New Year's Eve, the ex-cons who feared being sent back to jail traced Brandon to this farmhouse. They shot and stabbed her to death, along with two friends, Philip Devine and Lisa Lambert, whose baby sat in a crib nearby. Despite this horrific crime, Hilary hopes her movie will spread a message of compassion.
We're all the same. We all have the same emotions and the same needs, and so it's just amazing to me that people are walking around the world feeling unwanted.
Brandon's girlfriend, Lana Tisdale, is demanding the studio take her name out of the film or not distribute it. Tisdale says she received death threats because the film places her at the murder scene, a claim she denies. Boys Don't Cry opens nationwide in November.
Next on Entertainment Tonight.
A private letter from Jackie O. A photographer who is friendly with the Kennedys shows us his pictures and reads the thank you note from Jackie. Anna Nicole Smith, her bankruptcy, and her late husband's billion-dollar will. New information about her possible inheritance. That's next on Entertainment Tonight.
What if you could treat wrinkles like an expert would? With Rock, the #1 anti-wrinkle cream in France, you can. Developed with dermatologists, Rock's pure and active form of vitamin A works deeper, inside skin surface. In a 12-week study, the appearance of fine lines was reduced by 86%, wrinkles by 42%. Something more superficial beauty treatments could never promise. Rock, we keep our promises.
They look so much different in person.
We're the people you can depend on. For quality, it's all right here. Oak legendary service here. Oh, unlimited, what a feeling, what a game. One of the largest selections of boats anywhere today.
Style essentials for fall have arrived at Fred Meyer. The looks you want, the comfort of natural fibers, and always a great value. Style essentials. You'll find it at Fred Meyer.
At last, Buttertop Bread's good enough to be called Or Wheat. Introducing Or Wheat Buttertop White and Wheat. We split the top, pour on the butter, and bake it right in.
The butter makes it better.
New Or Wheat Buttertop White and Wheat Bread.
Anna Nicole Smith's battle with her stepson for part of her late husband's fortune left her nearly penniless. But tonight, new details of the legal wrangling reveal that the former playmate may be in for a big payday.
The value of the J. Howard Marshall estate has been estimated to be in excess of $500 million and possibly as much as over $1 billion.
Though they wed in 1994, late Texas oil man J. Howard Marshall never added Anna Nicole Smith to his will. That made his younger son Pierce primary beneficiary and put him in control of the family trust. Upon his father's death, Pierce, who disapproved of Anna Nicole, cut off her financial support, which left her in debt. In 1996, she told us it was taking its toll.
Marrying into money wasn't a good thing for me. I would never marry into money ever again.
Now, Anna Nicole may be seeing some of that money. Because Pierce has refused to cooperate with the court for her upcoming bankruptcy trial, a California judge has upheld Smith's claim that her husband directed Pierce to share proceeds from his estate with her. Attorney Herbert Nass, author of Wills of the Rich and Famous, thinks Anna Nicole should do well.
The decedent was very fond of her. He had agreed to adopt her son and to provide for her and her son for the rest of their lives.
At the least, he says she is entitled to half of his earnings during their marriage.
If she's able to settle her claim, one would think that even a small percentage of the estate would still translate to be many, many millions of dollars.
It's not the first time Anna Nicole and Pierce Marshall have met in court. They battled over guardianship when her husband was ill and battled over his remains when he died. They agreed to literally split his ashes.
J. Howard Marshall's remains will be cremated, and the remains will be divided and disposed of by agreement of the parties.
Before Pierce held the family funeral, Anna Nicole held her own, at which she wore a low-cut white gown and her wedding veil. During their 14-month marriage, Marshall reportedly showered Smith with jewelry and gave her 2 homes, including this ranch outside Houston, where E.T. once found her riding herd and chasing pigs. Since his death, she has had to give up the ranch. But Us Magazine's Charlie Learson says Anna Nicole has already hinted at what she might do with any inheritance.
Now she says that if she gets his money, his inheritance, she's going to open up her own movie studio in Hollywood and make Marilyn Monroe movies and be the Marilyn Monroe figure.
And I'm going to be happy and doing all my movies and this and that, and I think it's going to be a real Cinderella story.
Anna Nicole's bankruptcy trial begins October 25th. And this weekend on E.T., Behind the Bradys, an in-depth hour-long special on the Brady Bunch.
Everyone on our set knew that Bob was gay.
I remember her kissing and licking my earlobe.
The Brady Bunch, the stories you never knew, the home movies behind the scenes of America's favorite TV family.
In Tiger's Doghouse, a full makeout session.
The sex, the scandal, the fights on the set.
How bad did it get? Bad.
We set the record straight about Cindy Brady's X-rated movie credit.
I did participate in one porn film.
Greg's real-life date with his TV mom.
I was going to put all my moves on her.
I was kind of like a teacher to him.
The secret life of TV dad Robert Reed.
I'm here at Encounters, a local gay hangout Robert used to frequent.
His estranged daughter from a 2-year marriage. His diagnosis with HIV.
If Bob should happen to cut himself, don't kiss his wound.
Why he didn't leave a will and the details of his final days.
Nobody was in the hospital when he passed away.
I never told Bob how much he meant to me.
Behind the rumors, behind the headlines, behind the Bradys. This weekend on Entertainment Tonight.
It's been more than 2.5 months since the tragic deaths of John Kennedy Jr. and his wife Carolyn. Today, their memory lives on in touching pictures taken by a photographer who was there for some of the best times of John's life.
He basically gave up a picture that where he held up her hand and kissed it, just like the wedding picture that they released at the wedding. So he just like looked right my way and they held hands and he kissed the hand and then went like that to me, as if like, okay now?
That's the untold story behind the now famous photo taken of JFK Jr. and Carolyn on their honeymoon in Istanbul. Straight from the celebrity photographer himself, Russell Turiak.
So I was photographing him half his life. He knows me by now. I mean, I have photos of him here from, when he's like 17 years old, and that's Maria Shriver.
While the honeymoon photos made headlines, there are other candid shots, including this one of John leaving his home late, that can now be seen at a benefit photo exhibit at Mary Lou's restaurant in New York.
Here's a photo from his graduation from Brown, and I sent a couple of copies of the photo to his mom. And she sent me a letter thanking me for this picture. It says, "I am most appreciative of your kindness in sending me the photographs which you took at John's graduation. They are particularly nice ones, which I shall keep as a reminder of such a special day. Thank you so much for thinking of me. It means a great deal. Sincerely, Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis."
A bug-eyed Elizabeth Taylor, Cher and Child, Jack Nicholson, even a then unknown Madonna graced Russell's over 27-year collection.
This is Barefoot and Pregnant. It's Farrah Fawcett cleaning the garage on the Pacific Coast Highway.
And though Turiak has captured countless celebrities on film, memories of his many years photographing the late Kennedy stand out.
He was always polite. Even there's one time he lost his temper and called me a name, not a bad name, he called me a sucker. And then he went into a restaurant with Daryl Hannah. About 3 minutes later, he walks out of the restaurant, and he comes across the street to me, and he holds out his hand to apologize for calling me a name.
Russell Turiak adds that John was so nice, in fact, that he'd occasionally grab one of the photographers when he needed somebody to play Frisbee with. And we'll be right back. Which heartthrob made his movie debut with one line in Julia Roberts' Mystic Pizza? Is it Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, or Brad Pitt? Your answer is next in the E.T. Birthdays.
Closed captioning provided by...
Are you buried in credit card bills? If you're a homeowner, get a loan from The Money Store and pay them off once and for all. Apply online, themoneystore.com.
You'd never know they're from the same family. Some are laid back, stylish, reserved, outgoing, and although there are hundreds and hundreds to choose from, they have one thing in common. They all come from a good home. Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries.
Right now, during our trade-in days, your old clunker, regardless of make, mileage, or body damage, is worth money towards a new model. Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries trade-in days.
When Emily was born, I had never even been in the same room with a baby. Having a baby completely changes your perspective. Lee came down with this stomach thing, and I, of course, got Emily. Suddenly, I'm doing it all. I couldn't bring Emily near Lee. The bed was pretty much off limits.
Now, when you need things really clean, there's a detergent that sanitizes. New Tide with bleach, the only detergent that kills 99.9% of bacteria.
That first time Emily smiled at me was pretty amazing. That's a smile that she only gives to her father.
Gerda?
No.
Gidget?
Nope.
Nanook? Pandora?
Nah. Hunting slugs and snails with me.
Parenting. The next big thing from the McKinneys. LS. The next big thing from Saturn. Room for parents, room for kids. Same dent-resistant doors. Lease a Saturn LS for $249 a month for 39 months. $19.95 due at lease signing.
Be gentle. Gentle, gentle. It seems like you're always telling your baby to be gentle. No, gentle. But when you clean her, are you sure you're using a really gentle wipe? Pampers wipes. They're always feathery soft, and they're gentler than the other leading brand. So next time, follow your own advice. Be gentle and choose the gentler wipe. Pampers, gently pamper the skin they're in.
When you have a plumbing problem, it affects the whole family. Take care of it quicker with Mr. Rooter.
From Jennifer Convertibles and Jennifer Leather, it's no interest, no payments, no down payment for 1 year at Jennifer Convertibles and Jennifer Leather.
Having an E.T.-style star birthday today, which heartthrob made his movie debut with one line in Julia Roberts' Mystic Pizza? That's Matt Damon, who turns 29 today. Stephanie Zimbalist is 43.
Michael Dudikoff is 45. Sigourney Weaver is 50. Chevy Chase turns 56. And Paul Hogan celebrates 60.
Monday on Entertainment Tonight. A multi-engine jet filled with explosives. Will it crash and go up in flames? E.T. has the news about a controversial show that wants to blow up a jumbo jet live on TV. Will they be stopped? Why is Robert De Niro hanging out with cross-dressers? That's Monday.
Also on Monday, Friends star Matthew Perry in his new movie.
It's called Three to Tango. Here's the scene and have a great weekend.
See you Monday.
Really? Oh, I can't even say it.
Oh, sure you can. We're just a couple of girlfriends here.
Okay. Okay, come here. I'll whisper in your ear.
When the building super falls in love with a billionaire's daughter.
Thought I pressed 20, not hell.
Let the culture clash begin.
You had a little fling. These things happen. Not as often as one would like.
From the penthouse.
Time for a celebratory martini.
And what are you celebrating? The 5 you already had?
To the basement.
Grab a butt full of couch.
It's a comedy in a class by itself.
Oh, look who's joining us this morning. Eamon and the big blue vein on Dad's forehead.
Love and Money premieres CBS tonight.
At Burger King, we're always trying to make have it your way better.
All right, so maybe the yam isn't as sexy as an onion, but yams don't make you cry.
I don't see anybody ordering a sandwich with extra yam.
One word.
Okay, forget vegetables. Try our tasty new Barbecue XL burger. Just 99 cents for an extra long flame-broiled burger with onions and tangy barbecue sauce.
Burger King, when you have it your way, it just tastes better.
It's out of this world. 3 days only at the Bedroom Superstore. Make no down payment and pay no interest till the year 2001. 2001. Saturday, 10 hours only at the Bedroom Superstore.
This week at the Bedroom Superstore.
$100 off all Simmons Beauty Rest world-class mattresses.
With free next-day delivery, free heavy-duty metal frame, free installation, and free removal of old mattress.
Plus no down payment, no interest, and no payments for 1 full year at the Bedroom Superstore.
I expect a lot of my family. I expect Joe to get heartburn, Tony to get nausea, and Sarah indigestion at the mere sight of food. Instead, Joe would get indigestion, Tony diarrhea, and I'd end up with heartburn. I just keep first aid handy at all times.
Pepto-Bismol relieves more stomach problems than any of these other leading medicines.
I expect the unexpected.
Pepto-Bismol, first aid for heartburn, diarrhea, nausea, indigestion, and upset.